South Hills family, I hope everybody's doing great. I wanted to give you an update on what's happening in the life of our church. So much is happening in our world, and it's been discouraging, it's been heartbreaking to say the least, but I want to share some good news with you today. We've been working and praying hard on a regathering plan of when we feel like it's safe and effective for us to begin meeting again in person for worship on Sunday morning. And we want you to know that on Sunday, June the 14th, will be our first Regathering Sunday. We're going to regather as a congregation in person on Sunday, June the 14th at 10:30 a.m. Now, small groups are going to continue online. No other events or activities are going to be happening, at least for the time being, until further notice, until we're able to move to the next phase of our plan. And we don't know when that is or what that's going to look like. But we're excited that coming up soon, we can begin meeting together in person. Now, I want to remind you that all the social distancing and other regulations and aspects of what it takes to do this safely and cautiously are going to be in effect. And we're going to give you some more information on that. In fact, if you saw our survey that we did last week, or if you filled it out, then you saw some description of what maybe you can expect as far as some of the details and dynamics. And we're going to give you more of those details next week as we prepare for worship. So be checking your inbox, looking online. We're going to be sending out information and letting you know everything you need to know to be prepared if you're able to join us and worship with us on Sunday the 14th in person. I want to say thank you. Thank you for your patience, and thank you for your faithfulness during this time. You have maintained an incredible sense of unity despite being apart. Small groups on Zoom, personnel committee, stewardship committee, deacons meetings, prayer meetings, other Bible studies have been taking place online, discipleship groups, and despite the not being able to be in person, I believe South Hills has done an incredible job of staying united, of staying in touch with one another, staying involved and engaged. You've been faithful to join us online each and every week for worship. So many of you have been faithful financially in helping continue support the ministry of our church. And so we want to thank you for all of the ways that you've been patient and the ways that you've been faithful. And I want to challenge you to continue in that mindset. Don't let up a bit, because we've got a long way to go. There's going to be many more bumps and obstacles and challenges ahead as we seek to discover a new normal and as we take it one step at a time. I so am excited about being together with those of you that can worship. But at the same time, I want you to know it's bittersweet, because I know there's many of you that aren't going to be ready or aren't going to be able to join us in person, at least immediately when we begin back in a couple of weeks. And we want you to know that it's okay. I'm going to miss you, and I dreamed of the day that we could all gather back together, one big celebration, one big worship service, and see everybody and hug everybody, and there's going to be a day for that. And we're praying that it's sooner rather than later. But I want to assure you, and I want to let you know, that if you're not able or you're not ready to join us live in person for worship for whatever reason, then that's okay. We love you, we value you, and we value those of you who are going to be here and that are going to be with us. And we hope that as the weeks go on, and hopefully the coronavirus numbers continue to go down, and the risk gets less and less, and as we get more information and move through the summer, that more people will be able to come, that will eventually be able to go to the next phase of plan of having small groups and other activities in person and on campus. And so there's so much to work through, but it's been a tough process. We've prayed a significant amount. We've consulted as a staff and as other leaders in the church. We've discussed it until we just can't discuss it anymore. I'm absolutely sick and tired of meetings and conversations and seminars and webinars and Zoom calls about what to do and how to do it. And it's all been helpful, but I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to see what God has for us in this next season of our church and our life. And I want you to know, I'm going to remind you that those of you that are worshiping with us online, thank you. And we want you to know that that's going to continue with a priority. Even when we begin meeting in person, and even a year from now or however long it is where we're fully back to normal or whatever we call normal, our online worship experience, our live stream is going to continue to be a priority. So we want you to stay safe. We want you to return when you feel like it's ready. We're going to be praying for you, and I encourage you to pray and ask the Lord to guide you and give you the wisdom and the peace that you need to make the best decision. We want you to come, and we want you to be here, but we're going to find ways to stay connected as a church family throughout this entire process. I want you to join me. I ask you to join me in praying for health, praying that our community, that our church family, that our family and friends will stay healthy, and that God would prevent the coronavirus from spreading anymore. And I also ask you to join me in praying for a fresh vision, a fresh new season of excitement in the life of our church. Again, I want to say thank you for being an incredible church, and I want to encourage you even now to make plans to join us this Sunday the 7th online, and then next Sunday the 14th either online or in person. Invite others, encourage others to come. And we'll be sending out more information to let you know exactly what's happening and going on, all the details you need to know to make preparations to join us. So thanks again for being an awesome, incredible church family. We love you, and we look forward to seeing you soon.